Tens of thousands of people have been ordered to leave their homes as a wildfire spreads rapidly in the hillsides of Los Angeles. The flames have been fanned by a storm that hit Southern California on Tuesday, and forecasters say the conditions could last for days. Fire has consumed more than 5 square kilometers in the Pacific Palisades area in western Los Angeles, and firefighters are struggling to keep it from spreading. Authorities say many buildings have already been destroyed. Jason Cappadonia is a journalist with NBC and iHeartRadio in Los Angeles and joins us now from there. Jason, give us an update on the situation.
Right now, the Palisades fire just north of Los Angeles is about 3,000 acres, but wind gusts of up to about 100 miles an hour are carrying embers further out. So tomorrow morning, when we're able to get a better look at the fire through some of the fixed-wing firefighting aircraft that they have, some helicopters that they have, and survey the area, I'm guessing we're going to be in the 10 to maybe 15,000 acre range. It's really bad, and overnight embers are flying all over the place. Dozens of structures have been lost. Multi-million-dollar homes have been burned to the ground. And now in Southern California, there's actually 2 more fires that have started, and that's stretching resources very thin. I just got off the phone with LA County firefighters, and they told me it's a war zone out there. They're doing the best they can, but the winds are so strong, even when they're standing next to a house that's burning and they're trying to spray it with water at full force, the winds are just pushing the water around. So they have to get so close to the fire, which is making firefighting extremely dangerous.
Jason, can you put into perspective the severity of these fires? Is this unusual even for California?
It is. We haven't seen wind gusts of 100 miles an hour in decades. You tie that with the fact that there hasn't been any significant rain here in Southern California in very many years. So now you've got extremely dry conditions, very hot winds coming in from the top of the hills and making their way down into the basins. And this is what's creating a firestorm, a windstorm, if you will. And I mean, right now, even in my area, which I'm about 20 miles south of the Palisades fire, you can hear it outside, and it sounds like it's raining, but it's just the wind that's blowing at such high speeds. It's really an odd time here in Southern California.
Now, around 30,000 residents are under evacuation orders. How are they being helped?
So there's evacuation centers that are being open in safe places around the Pacific Palisades. But I'll tell you, fire crews have had to say, you got to listen to us. When we tell you it's time to go, it's time to go. And we're starting to hear stories of people who stayed in their home too late and may have gotten hurt. There's other people that have had to, they were driving down the very narrow roads outside of the Pacific Palisades and had to ditch their car. They were seen running down the streets carrying a suitcase of their belongings, just trying to get to safety. So what firefighters are doing now is they're using bulldozers to clear the roads so people can get out and get to safety.
Briefly, what does the weather forecast say for the next few days?
Well, that's the tough part. It looks like it's going to be a red flag warning, so wind gusts of over 50 miles an hour for at least the next 3 days, and possibly overnight wind gusts of around 80 to 100 miles an hour. It's not good, and again, no rain in the foreseeable future.
The journalist Jason Cappadonia there talking to us from Los Angeles. Thank you very much.
Thank you.